All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing, fighting out of the blue corner, Karine Killer Silva! And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Natalia Silva!
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round 1. She is arguably the best kickboxer in her division, and yet tonight, she gets her biggest test to date, fighting one of the more well-rounded fighters across all divisions in the UFC.
In the start of her career, she fought stand-up fighters. But when you beat the stand-up fighters, when you separate yourself from people with the same type of skills, you find yourself standing across the octagon from one of the best fighters in the world, a truly well-rounded mixed martial artist. That is the task in front of her tonight. She has got to be able to stay upright if she wants to win this fight. And for the well-rounded fighter, she has got to get this thing to the ground and make her uncomfortable.
Hands up. Silva gets caught by that straight punch there.
Another strike to the head lands. It won't take many of those.
Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one.
You cannot take those leg kicks clean like that. All poorly trained.
We cross the midpoint in round 1. All right, she's got north-south position now.
Beautiful submission attempt by this grappler.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
Great decision there. Maintain position over submission. Very, very smart. In the half guard.
Nicely done. Right into side control. Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
All right, so after a great back-and-forth engagement on the ground, the fighters get back to their feet, and the crowd really showing their support for these 2 women.
The crowd goes crazy because they appreciate the high-level grappling that these 2 women just exhibited for them.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
Big shot to the body.
Silva's attempt there is blocked by the opponent. 15 seconds. 5 minutes in the books.
She's controlling you on the ground. You can't let that happen. That looks good for the judges. Although it's boring, look for your reversals. You gotta scramble.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. All right, here we go with our next round. 2 of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
You got to make a decision when you get up off of your stool going to the next round that this is my fight and I am not going to allow it to slip through my fingers.
Everything working off of her jab.
Oh, nice.
She lands a side kick.
Great punch.
All right, so you see some welting now on the thigh a little bit as she continues to attack that area effectively.
It's a big part of the leg, so it takes a little longer to really start to see the effects of what you're doing. Right now, she's landing, but down the line, boy, if she stays the course, it'll pay dividends.
Silva going with the kick to the body, but unable to find the range. Oh, great block there. Just over 3 minutes to go. Tries to mix in a takedown here. All right, so she did it again. Another strike effectively targeting that already bruised and damaged area on the upper leg.
She's doing a great job of getting her foot and her shin to the target. She said that the leg kicks would be very key for her in this fight. She's showing that that's true.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round 2 and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round 1. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round 2. She has clearly found her rhythm and range. Well, she better not be too dismissive of this calf kick because I see some visible bruising now.
Well, the first one doesn't bother you, but then before you know it, all of a sudden you can barely walk. She needs to start checking right now.
Oh, strong series of kicks by her there. It's almost like she throws her feet as if they're 2 more hands.
I mean, that is crazy. Use every weapon available, and she is using her kicks as her main weapon. Big punch lands. Ooh.
She's had a huge strike right there, DC.
Great shot landed. Now she's got to go chase her down and get another one off to finish the fight. Oh, nice. Oh, my goodness.
.20 seconds to go, round 2. Silva gets stunned there by that stiff jab.
Continuing to go to the head.
2 rounds in the books.
All right, great. That was an awesome job, Kate. You're doing really well. The last round was great. This is the last round. You got to keep doing exactly what you just did, Kate.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. And man, those leg kicks just landed with authority and her opponent didn't adjust.
Yeah, they landed with authority, but they also landed in bunches. She threw so many leg kicks in that round. You have to deter her from throwing them anymore by checking. If she checks 1 or 2 of those leg kicks, she will stop throwing them so frequently.
Ready.
3rd round underway. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the stool.
This is what happens when you get very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next round.
Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that.
Oh, my goodness, what a kick!
Man, her thigh is like a new shade of purple right now, almost magenta. That's going to be a dead leg before long.
She's taking too many. She's taking too many leg kicks. She's going to have to do something to try and change it. Maybe a stance switch or something will help her stay in this fight. Oh, what a kick! Ooh, nice straight left hand.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our 3rd and final round. Oh, look at that double leg takedown by her there. She's as good with that takedown attempt as any fighter, I would think, in this division.
As good as anybody across any division, across any gender in mixed martial arts. It's a confidence that she has when it comes to that specific takedown attempt.
Oh, she's got good leg submissions. Heel hook now. Heel hook looks tight.
There it is.
Oh, escapes the heel hook.
She did a great job freeing the knee, getting her weight all the way across and releasing the pressure off her heel. Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Oh, she is as relentless as any striker on this roster, man or woman, eternally aggressive with her strikes. Got to be careful, of course, not to gas out, but so far so good for her here in this round.
She's fighting behind the jab.
Well, it sounds obvious, but she clearly needs a knockout or a TKO or a submission, or she's going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards.
Well, she's got to do something. You are not going to win this fight if you let it go to the judges.
She missed with that jab.
Watch out for her left. That's right.
Under a minute now to go in the fight. Strong kick by her there. Shot by her there. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon.
She can't possibly know where she is right now after taking such a massive head kick.
She's attempting to go for the leg now. Oh, she's got that heel hook tight. Great submission defense as she gets out. All right, so the fighters go the distance. Pretty competitive fight, but certainly there was a striking advantage, and it was hers.
The advantage belonged to her, and you knew the longer she would be able to keep this fight upright, the better the chances were that she was going to get the victory. This fight never hit the ground, and she used that striking to win a pretty easy decision.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27 for the winner by unanimous decision, Karine "Killer" Silva!
All right, well, she loved the matchup, and now you see why as she gets it done on all 3 judges' scorecards. She had her moments in the striking realm against a great kickboxer, but ultimately mixing it up, the key to victory tonight.
It's all about matchups, and as well as she did on the feet, she always had that ace in her back pocket, knowing that if she needed to get the fight to the ground, she could. She was safe everywhere and gets a massive decision victory.